Hi, my name is Paweł Spechalski and today I will show you something pretty interesting. INAV 2.1 is live. That means I can show you one of the, I would say, really like one of the coolest features that appeared in the INAV 2.1 temperature framework. Why the temperature? If you fly a racer close to you, not pretty high, not on an aeroplanes, you probably don't really care about the temperature or ESC, VTX or whatever you have, or even the air. But on the aeroplanes, flying high, flying far, monitoring temperature of ESC or VTX or air temperature kind of starts to make sense, because when it's getting cold, the battery dies. When ESC starts to overheat, you should throttle down. This really starts to make sense. Now, take a look at the OSD video right now. You see, in the bottom right corner, there are two icons. One says IMU and 30-something degrees, and the second says ESC, 20-something degrees. This is what INAV 2.1 can do right now. Not only it can read temperature from your gyro, because every flight controller has a temperature sensor built into the gyro, or from barometer, because if you have a barometer, you have a temperature sensor, but also allows you to connect to external temperature sensors placed anywhere you want inside of your UAV. INAV supports right now two external temperature sensors. One is DS18B20, very popular digital one-wire thermometer. Yeah, let's say thermometer. But unfortunately, because STM32 cannot directly work with one wire, additional I2C to one wire device is needed. So this is like, yeah, you can, but really if you really want to, you can do it. But there is something better. It's called LM75. It's connected via I2C, and let me show you on an example of my mini drag how it's working and how to configure everything. The LM75 sensor I mentioned is rather a very smallish device. This is why I rather do not suggest getting only the LM75, because look how tiny this thing really is. The small device over here, integrated circuit, this is the LM75, sorry. Only on the breakup board like this, it really makes sense that it's simple to use without SMD soldering skill. It's a standard I2C device, so it only needs power from 3.3 to 5 volts, SDA, SCL and GND line, and that's all. If you put some wires to it, like I did over here on my mini drag, where's my mini drag? Here's my mini drag. You will see that this blob of liquid tape over here holds the LM75. It's touching the ESC, because I know from experience that this ESC can get pretty hot when cruising above 70% of the throttle. So and the summer is coming, so it will be even warmer, so I really would like to make sure that I do not burn. And for wires connected to the flight controller, nothing super fancy. The trick is in the configuration, and now let me show you how to do the configuration of the LM75 in Betaflight, no, come on, not Betaflight, in the INAV 2.1. Probably the best thing about support for LM75 temperature sensors inside of the INAV is that this is really plug and play. You do not have to do almost nothing. After we connected the LM75 to the I2C with SCL to SCL, SDA to SDA, VCC to plus 3.3 and ground to ground, and you go to the CLI and type temp underscore sensor, ta-da! It will be automatically listed over here as if you have one, that it will be temp sensor, 0, type 1, which goes for LM75, then there is the address of the LM75, 0 for the first one, low temperature alarm, which is minus 20 degrees, high temperature alarm, which is 60 degrees, and the two which I configured manually because previously it was showing something else. This is just type of the icon that will be displayed next to the temperature reading on the OSD. And now, if you go to the OSD tab, let me wait for the bugger to restart. It's not restarting. Why? Why are you not restarting? Let me cycle power. Power has been cycled. And now if you go to the OSD, we can start displaying the sensors we want in the places we want. It's the whole new section called the temperature over here in the OSD. When the IMU, which is the gyroscope temperature, is, well, always available, because all the flight controllers have gyro sensors and the temperature sensor inside, so you can display this. But displaying the IMU temperature, which is usually close to the CPU, that means it's hotter when there is no movement, colder where there is air movement around it. So but okay, you can monitor. Let's say this is the ambient temperature during flight, baro temperature if you have the barometer on your flight controller, or the temperature sensors you have configured in the CLI detected by the INAV itself. So from 1 to 8, right now I have sensor number 1 configured over here, which shows not 32 because this is only a preview. I would also be able to put another sensor if, of course, I would connected this before and configured this before. Plus, over here you can set up alarms for the gyro temperature and the baro temperature, because those two are not configured inside of the CLI. Next good thing, there is really a pretty good documentation how to use the temperature sensor inside of the INAV. So you can just go there, read it, the CLI command with all the parameters pretty nicely described in a simple form. Oh, of course, unfortunately, if you have F3, then you cannot use temperature out of the box because there is not enough flash and memory on those buggers. But never mind. So, let's go back to the studio. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. Until the next one. Bye bye.